Work every day till we weekends. Half it on it up on the weekends. Bust a toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking now.
Hey, he running up all the money.
Good time, eh?
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. Yeah, that little walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go walk to bedtime. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, but a bad wine. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time, eh?
Therefore, I'm riding up like a stroller. I'll survive in a good up. Let my want it like the New York. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never sound like a shorty. She say she like all of her rhyme. Where is my phone and coolie? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm starting streaming free on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do too.
Good time, eh? Come over good time, but a bad wine. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line. Good time, eh?
This gon' be some, this gon' be some. Keep running up all the money.
Good time, eh?
The way we move, no separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Right, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you hurt me, only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Act like you hurt me, only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we going, pick
that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Yeah, don't dance, you just pull up a pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back, lean back, lean back.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. All right, a chance to check out stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan out there with Levine. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low. And for San Antonio, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard. Coach Van Gundy with these 2 bigs. I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And the shot goes in.
That's just great ball control from DeRozan on his way to the basket.
And the Spurs with possession. Castle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Levine. Shoots over Vassell. Levine's shot is off. Fox feeling it out a bit over Westbrook, and the Spurs scoring again.
Well, look, Fox will get you back on your heels and then pull the string. Not much you can do to stop that shot.
Outside Westbrook. DeRozan in the corner. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Fox inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I heard coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back over to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now here's Levine. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Sabonis. Fox Fox with the steal. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
For the Sacramento Kings, the last game a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And the basket by Vassell.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Schroeder. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Spurs. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Levine against Vassell. Takes it out to Schroeder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Spurs, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, Sacramento, 5.5 games behind.
And you know, for the Spurs, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And the real star, Stan, of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And a few of the top guys, Coach, in this league have been on hot streaks, fueling early MVP conversations. I guess it's never too early to talk about the MVP, is it?
Yeah, that definitely builds excitement for the fans and sets the narrative for the rest of the season. But you know, Kevin, it's still way too early to tell how it's going to shake out.
Barnes hits them both. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style. Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Spurs leading by 8. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Castle's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for San Antonio. The Kings come into this one following a loss to Minnesota.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Stephon Castle, number 1.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
Vassell against Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Wide open look. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Schroeder outside. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make them.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, look, Sabonis has the footwork to get himself in position to finish right at the cup.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And Fox gets it to go.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
And so here's Sacramento. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Right side Westbrook. Outside Levine. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Vassell. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
San Antonio leading by 11. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He can't miss.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Monk's shot's good.
If you're a teammate of Monk's, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Fox against Westbrook. And it's Fox with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Here's Fox. And another basket for San Antonio.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 17. Pass to Monk. On the wing, Levine. They set the pick. No one near him. Jump shot is good that time. Levine's got 7.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like Levine, room to operate.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Spurs leading by 16. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Stan, after 8 seasons with the Kings, a new chapter for De'Aaron Fox now in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and look, you got to be excited about that if you're a San Antonio fan.
Take a break.
De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama together. Is there a better pick and roll combination in the league? The sky's the limit for that duo.
And he knocks down the first one. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Johnson in for Vassell.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in.
Now into the lineup for San Antonio, number 30, Julian Champagnie.
So here's Westbrook. Last game he had 13. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Spurs leading by 16. Here's Castle. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Levine, and the shot is good from Johnson.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Kings trail by 18. Outside Westbrook. Backed him up. In the corner, it's Levine. And the three ball is good. Levine's got 10.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Champagny. Over Monk. And it's San Antonio with another.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by San Antonio. Oh, there's a chance. Let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. For 5, the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
And he makes the first. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Stephon Castle. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Keon Ellis in for Russell Westbrook. And both free throws good for Eubanks. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster that lacked a true lead guard, and they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Here's Monk after the made shot from Keldon Johnson.
Adding to his long list of highlight reel finishes, DeRozan still exciting to watch.
1:52 left here in the first quarter. Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Ellis. And that one's good. Champagny.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. Monk with the bounce pass. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Fox, he's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for the Kings. Carter's checked in. Spurs leading by 17. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I just love the energy that Fox brings to the game. He's been unbelievable scoring it tonight.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Carter looking around. Pass to DeRozan. From outside the arc, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. To the left side wing. Here's Sohan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. 19-point game. Pass to Ellis. Now here's DeRozan. Defended by Sohan. Rebound by Sohan.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Driving inside. That one goes. Count it. Champagne's got 6 points.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ellis with it. Scoreless thus far. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Sabonis' screen on Fox. And it's Carter missing. Here's Champagne with 1 on the clock. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's San Antonio in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Dario Saric is out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Carter, and it's Monk in at the 2 spot. So it's the Spurs now. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Here is Carter. Hasn't made one yet. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And that one falls for Carter. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
And Sacramento has possession. After the basket by San Antonio. Monk outside. To the paint. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists in the game. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. 2 points. That one goes. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, even with the defense smothering him, Fox stays composed and gets it to go.
Now Monk. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 21. Here's Cornette. His three-pointers off the mark. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Sabonis. San Antonio with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
You see how quick Fox is on his feet. Give him an opening, and he'll just take off.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Carter outside. Again, the miss by the King. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Being proactive inside. Monk not just hanging out on the perimeter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, the league's stingiest teams. Number 5, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Down low. Sharge inside. Defended by Sohan. And there's Sharge on the assist by Sabonis. The Spurs have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And the shot is good from Johnson. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured team.
Spurs making a switch here. Waters is checked in.
43.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Monk looking around. Inside. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Sohan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Kevin, back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Nobody near Schroeder at 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Johnson, good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Now here's Ellis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Waters. Hunt defending, and the basket by Waters.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Sharge. Monk, no one around him. Offline with his 3. And the Spurs with possession. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Here's Monk after the basket by San Antonio. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is what Sabonis excels at, cleaning up the garbage on the offensive glass.
Fox with it. He's got 31. And it's Fox with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Schroeder. Rebound by Sohan. Schroeder's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 5. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A full speed attack at the rim. Fox is lightning quick.
Here's Monk. Releases. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Monk's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Waters. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Sacramento with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. The shot by Monk is no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And the basket by Olynyk. Kings shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Schroeder passes to Ellis. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Got a piece of it.
Hard to get over that near 7-foot frame of Olynyk.
Here's Zohan. Finished off the break. Zohan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And for Sacramento, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Now here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
And there are a lot of slick passing big men in the league today, and Sabonis right up there with them. Terrific find.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Waters, and it's San Antonio with another.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Schroeder kicks to Monk. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Into the lane. He gets it in there. Johnson's got 13.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Schroeder. He has 7. Pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Monk. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. 10 points for him.
Hey, Monk can do that. Hit the long-range bomb. He's got excellent.
Here's Zohan. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Ellis kicks to Schroeder. Here's Schroeder. No good from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Schroeder finds Ellis. Here's Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
So it's Sacramento now. Schroeder outside. Monk outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
This one for 3. Here's Sabonis. Back to Monk. Fires for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
An effective three-point shooter over his career. Just about half of Monk's shots come from beyond the arc.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Warner, and he dunks it down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And the Kings with possession. Schroeder outside. Rebound San Antonio. Zohan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Monk.
Well, Johnson plays with a lot of physicality. He doesn't just take contact, he seeks it out.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And for Johnson, it's all about being consistent. When he does this, he's a major factor for this team.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Saric. Zach LaVine comes in for Ellis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Kings shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. On the wing, DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Some room here for Schroeder. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the drive. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Westbrook against Vassell.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Fox. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Schroeder, right side. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Schroeder's got 9.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
DeRozan against Barnes. Here's Schroeder. Bangs home the trifecta. 12 points for him.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Fox, no good. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Sacramento Kings.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here's DeRozan. Good work there as it goes.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Now Fox, and it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Now, here's Schroeder. That one off the back iron and out. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Wembanyama, right side.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. And Barnes sends it back. Wembanyama against DeRozan. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And that one is hammered home.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. 16 feet away, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Schroeder. For 3, Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist in the game. San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Castle. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Castle's got 14 points for the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's DeRozan. 12 points for him. It's good.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
So it's the Spurs now. The drive by Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
The first one falls.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And I got to admit, every time I see Wemby play, I'm still in awe. I never thought we'd see a 7'3" guy with this much skill. Victor truly is a unicorn.
Now Barnes, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Over to DeRozan. Wembanyama down low. Eubanks defending. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside Westbrook. Schroeder setting the pick for Westbrook. From downtown. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Schroeder. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now here's DeRozan. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Levine pulls up. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Levine's got 12 in the game.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hand.
Fox finds Wembanyama. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So it's Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. Takes it inside. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism when DeRozan takes off like that. He is looking to ring the bell.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
For DeMar DeRozan, putting up about 18 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, with the way he moves, Vassell can be so deceptive with his shots, and he did well to draw the foul there.
The Spurs haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
San Antonio calls timeout. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Spurs second.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Shoots over Schroeder, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 39.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Schroeder. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, look, Schroeder feels very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Here's Vassell. Rebound by the Kings. Schroeder outside. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Kept alive. Eubanks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Sacramento also making some changes. Achua comes in for Eubanks. And Monks subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Sacramento on defense. Here's Cornette. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, that's what you want to see. A player using his height to his advantage against the smaller defender.
The Kings shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Pass to DeRozan. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio calls timeout. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
checked in for Ingram. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide open jumpers.
Free throw, no good for Eubanks. San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. From past the arc, good on the triple. McLaughlin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
To the paint, here's DeRozan. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now 24 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Buries it from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Westbrook, here we go. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sacramento shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Russell Westbrook, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Johnson outside. Over Monk. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Monk. Launches a three. That shot misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A three from Bryant. It's hauled in by the Kings. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine wide open. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Tries it from 19. Bryant's shot is off.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now, here's Johnson. Following the miss by DeRozan. Sohan finds Bryant. Over Levine. And he overshot that one, missing. The Kings shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hit. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's McLaughlin. And yes, it's good. McLaughlin's got 8 points.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
And here's Levine. 17 points in the game. Outside Westbrook. Tries it from 9. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. And it's
high effort defensive play by Sohan. He can be very effective on that end of the floor.
Johnson can't hit. Now the Kings with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. To the inside. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Cornette. Tries it from the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Cornette's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Monk. On the wing, Levine. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. They get it back. Now, here's Monk from deep. Kick out to Levine. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Levine, good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. McLaughlin, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
DeRozan against Johnson. Puts one up from 19, and the Kings check on 2 more.
So simple and so effective. DeRozan is a monster in the mid-range.
Here's McLaughlin over Westbrook. And so it's San Antonio with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got DeRozan. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Keon Ellis. Sohan with the ball, now guarded by Monk. Fires from deep. And it's Sohan missing. The Kings' shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Pass to Monk. Here he goes. Oh, that's blocked. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ingram's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for San Antonio. And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
One thing about Monk, he's incredibly quick. Took advantage of that inside to draw a whistle.
Monk at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Monk.
Well, Monk is mostly known for being a microwave scorer. He's never seen a shot he didn't like. Very tough to stop.
Saric has checked in for the Kings. And so he hits both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Ingram. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Such a clean shooting motion. Schroeder knows his mechanics so well.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots over Schroeder. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin. And good that time. McLaughlin's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, talk about graceful. He reaches out and gently drops in the finger roll.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Monk outside. Pass to DeRozan. Monk outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, Olynyk is one of those energy guys, someone who doesn't give up on plays.
Ellis right side. Back to Schroeder. The 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's McLaughlin. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Shoots from 12. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ellis. DeRozan's got 28.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's McLaughlin. That one wide left.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Monk outside. Over Sohan. Rebound San Antonio. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ellis wide open. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets it go with a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game. San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's McLaughlin. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Hits the jumper in space. Schroeder's got 7 points for the quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Kings will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Saric. McDermott comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Levine's checked in for Keon Ellis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's McLaughlin. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Westbrook. Finished off by Westbrook.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's McLaughlin. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
So it's the Spurs now. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots over Schroeder. McLaughlin, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
San Antonio leading by 21. Here's McLaughlin. It's tipped. Westbrook with it. Shoots from 14. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Here's Schroeder. Misses the 3. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. featured players tonight earns our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again. And he provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. Johnson against DeRozan from about 16. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Westbrook passes to Achua. Now Monk. Pass to DeRozan. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's McLaughlin. The Kings getting the bucket over Westbrook. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Now DeRozan. Sweet move, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. That's now 23 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's McLaughlin. The 19-footer is on the money. McLaughlin's got 14 points now in the second half.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now here's Schroeder. Knocks down the 3-ball. Schroeder's got 26 points.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Shot on the wing. And that one, good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And the dunk by Westbrook.
How about Westbrook turning the clock back a little right now? He's cooking with grease.
San Antonio leading by 20. Here's McLaughlin. And it's San Antonio with another.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now here's Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Schroeder. Outside Westbrook. Here's the 3.
And they've struggled from three-point range here in the second half, and it's making it that much harder for them to chip away at that lead.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
The Kings shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. Outside Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Westbrook's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
So it's San Antonio now, following Russell Westbrook's 3. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Pass to Levine. In the corner, it's Westbrook. It's blocked. Here's Sohan. Eubanks defending. The putback. Here's McLaughlin for the 3. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for San Antonio.
Number 8, Kelly Olynyk.
And for the Kings, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Spurs leading by 21. Here's McLaughlin. Pulls up on the wing. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Olynyk. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level. But Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
First one falls for him.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Achua, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keon Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. And Monks subbed in for Russell Westbrook. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Well, he's an old-school wing. DeMar DeRozan loves the mid-range, doesn't take a ton of threes, and does an outstanding job picking out open teammates. When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Buries the deep ball.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
San Antonio calls timeout. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. making a change here.
Substitution. Clifford Carter.
They trail by 16. Johnson. And he can't stop the run as that misses. And here are the Kings now. Here's Carter. Shoots the three. The shot misses. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball. Substitution on court.
Takes the three. Johnson rips down the board. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And he's good on the three ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.